ATF server. Kaz here, and well, last week was a bit of a mess, but this week we're going to try and be a little more linear, a little more straightforward, and get things done. So I'm hopefully going to have at least one of these pillars, not pillars, but holes dug under these pillars by the end of the episode. We do have this one done. I just got to take the staircase out. I'm just waiting because I have someone down there that logged out. So I've got to wait for them to log back in and climb up the staircase. I think they have Elytron, but I don't want to lock them just in case. But we're just gonna get that little temporary staircase out of there, and then we'll be good to go. So, oh, and there he is. He's joining the game now. Just let him know I'm recording here. So, all right. What was I saying? I don't know. But anyway, so I will get cracking on one of these, and I'm gonna figure out what I want to do throughout the episode, other than just dig a bunch of holes, because that's not gonna be very interesting for you guys. So I'll catch you in a moment. So Kaz here, just to inform you. Just before time lapse, I was a bit of a spoon there. Totally forgot to actually mention that I was about to actually do some digging on the holes, and I figured I might as well get them dug out to a point where you can see that they are the diamond shape and they're flattened. So I hope you enjoy the time lapse, because I think they're pretty cool, pretty satisfying to watch. So I'll see you guys in a couple.
Turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. Lie all the fate of the world in your plans, guarding your faith with the palm of your hands. I know, yeah, I know, it's the unknown, the unknown. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Alright, so we are at another one of these holes. There's a bit of a trend at this point between the last episode and this episode, but um, I'm actually done digging for now. So each of these holes here, I've got all of them not entirely dug out, except for that one over there is entirely dug at this point, but the other two and this one, they've only been dug down to basically just flatten everything. This one's a little deeper than the other two just because there was a bit of a cave system that I just wanted to make everything flat. So, but yeah, so I figured what I'm gonna do from here is sort of lay out the walls, and I think that'll give us a good starting point. If I get my walls laid out, then I can figure out where I want my entrance, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have it over yonder, over that way. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep, seeing as nighttime is coming. But yeah. Sorry, I just took a drink there. Should have waited till I was done recording this clip. But anyway, oh, there's a dirt block over there. I must have missed it. Let's just go ahead and grab that. What was I saying? So yeah, these holes are dug now. I'm gonna get the walls done. Because I figured that, it's probably more productive and more entertaining these holes may not be entirely dug, but we don't even have the mob, like a single mob spawner started, really. Like we have the framework, the wire mesh essentially for each one of them, but that's it. That's about it. So there's not much point in having all the holes fully dug right now. Might as well at least get get the walls at least laid out, get some rooms sort of laid out, like a throne room and whatnot. I think I mentioned that this was going to be some form of castle. I haven't really detailed it yet, which I do plan to do this episode, don't worry. But yeah, I want to get everything laid out. I want to get a smelting system going. I want to get a mine started because I severely need to go mining. As you can see here, my shovel and my pickaxe are just like, they took a total beating. Let's go take a look at my diamond supplies actually. It's just way over here. Way off in the distance this way. Doo-doo-doo. Sorry for all the time I'm taking as I continuously say. I'm still sort of getting my bearings, but that's all right. So in the Misk area, I've got 21 diamonds, which I mean 21 is not bad, but it's definitely not as many as I'd like. Oh, I've got all these enchanted books. I can put on some armor and stuff later. But anyway, yeah. So I want to get a smelting system set up, a mining area. I want to get AFK fish farm set up over here so I don't have to go all the way back over to my old base to use it. At some point I want to get a tree farm set up so that I can have copious amounts of wood whenever I need it. Obviously there's the spruce wood forest here for decoration wood, but that's going to run out eventually anyway, so gotta kind of think about that too. So anyway, I'm gonna get cracking on the laying out of the walls. I mean, that's probably not gonna be all that interesting, but I'm gonna get on with that, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, making progress. So in terms of outlining the wall, that's just sort of what I'm working on right now. It's a bit of a tedious process here, but it's gonna be all worth it in the end. Let's just get this tree out of the way. Basically been my life for the past, what, 2 hours? No, not even. But the past probably, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes anyway. I've just been going around with these bricks, just placing walls, getting rid of trees in the way, and that tree is just not dissipating, that's all. But I've been putting the wall around this spawner too. Yeah, okay. And so then I will go to about here and just start going in the diagonal direction. So then there's like 2. And the biggest reason for this really is just like in case I want to do redstone wiring on the inside of these walls at some point, or maybe hopper streams or something. Plus, I mean, a big thick wall is, pretty structurally sound for a castle anyway. So yeah, I've just been going around like this, just making my way around the edge here, and I keep running out of stone bricks. My pickaxe is really, really dying. Still haven't gone and fixed it up yet. Alright, another spoon moment type recording clip. I was rambling too much in that clip there. It was like 8 minutes long. So you're seeing this instead, just to say, hey, sorry about that. I was talking about the base and my plans for it, which, I mean, it sucks that I had to cut that out, but I was just rambling and it was bad. So I will see you guys in the next clip, and yeah, sorry. Alright, I'm here on my spectator account. Just thought I'd show you that the walls here are done finally. Show you more of a nice scale of how things are. All the walls are all in and flush with the ground, essentially, flush with each other. I basically, you can see my little guy over there, little Kaz over here. It's a really weird skin. I think I'm gonna be changing my skin at some point, to be honest. That's kind of an odd skin, to be honest. But anyway, so I left it so that like I filled in everything so it was flush with each other, but I didn't go like the highest point only has one block on it, so that I could still get on the wall easily from some point, and it just luckily happened to be roughly about here with all my other stuff over here. So that's definitely gonna be it for this clip. It's pretty late at night for me, so I'm gonna go play some other games or maybe do a mining session or something. I don't know. But it is pretty tired, and or it is pretty tired. It is pretty late, and I'm pretty tired. But I do have some pretty exciting plans, and when I do come back in the next clip, I aim to talk about them. Looking at it from up here, I should probably work on this landscape at some point soon. But yeah, alright, I'll see you. Alright, it's a new day for me, and I know it's only been a moment for you guys, but I think I've decided on what I want to do at this point. There was a couple of projects I could have started. Um, as you have seen in the previous clip, we've got this wall framed out completely. Not all the holes are dug completely, but that's okay. We're gonna try and get one hole done per episode, starting with the next episode, so then it's not so tedious. I can put it into time lapse, um, and we can just go from there. But in terms of projects that I want to get done, we have to put in the entrances. I want to have one entrance on each side of the castle here. I definitely want to make it out a nether brick fence and stuff. I do have a design in mind. I just have to go test that it works and make sure I remember how to build it. That this design that I'm using, it well, I'll tell you guys in the testing world. I'm gonna go over to my testing world and we'll see the design over there. Yeah. All right, welcome to my my testing world here. I just come in here to sort of learn redstone and learn different mechanics and stuff, and I've just got a bunch of different stuff going on in here. But I mean, I guess that's everyone's testing world. So I attempted to do Mumbo's fence post castle gate thing uh, a couple of times here, and I just couldn't quite work out how the redstone was supposed to work, and you know, it just wasn't working out in my favor. So I ended up just going to the video and figuring it all out. So now I have a bit of a better understanding of how it does work. When you flick the lever here, it powers the block, running through this monostable circuit, which gives like a one-tick pulse essentially into these pistons, which extend and retract real quick so that you can get into the castle gate. But at the same time, it powers this redstone torch, which unpowers this, blah blah blah, all the way up and down up the torch tower until it deactivates this monostable circuit, which means if it's deactivated, there's nothing going through it. But as soon as you flick the lever, it retracts because this torch turns on, powering the redstone, which powers the piston, which sends the pulse through that monostable circuit. And then I can just have my castle gate here. And in theory, as long as I'm extending it by 2 blocks, I can make this as high as I want, I think. I might have to do a little bit of testing with that, but I can make it fairly tall as long as the pistons aren't pushing more than 12 blocks at once. Because 12 blocks, or I think it's 11, because 12 blocks it just won't push anymore, I think. But anyway, that's the design there, and I think I've got a good grasp on it now. It seems a lot more simple than me just trying to mess about with redstone over here. But I mean, at least it's good to know what's going on. So, and these gravel floating aren't actually necessary. I just put them there because I wanted to make sure, like, you can place gravel on top of redstone and stuff, so it looks like it's floating, but really it's just, it can't go down. So, which will be good for our pathways. So I'm gonna gather some resources, and we're gonna go ahead and build this on the ATF server. All right, so I've laid out all the well, more like dugout, I guess. But I've got all the entrances, one on each side, in exactly the center uh, of each side of the wall, of each wall, I guess I should say. And I'll definitely be having my it's not my design by any means, but I'll be having the rising and lowering castle gate design going on. And I was just starting to gather up some resources for that. I was hoping to actually get that before I recorded this, but I don't have enough of the resources that I need, and particularly iron. So I'm gonna have to set up a mine, and I'm also gonna have to set up a smelting system so that I can smelt the iron that I do get. I do have some iron ready to smelt, but I think it's best we actually get a mine set up first. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a suitable location, and we're gonna get our own little mine set up. And I just fell into water. Wow. Anyway, see you in a minute. Alright, another spoon moment type recording clip. I was rambling too much in that clip there. It was like 8 minutes long. So you're seeing this instead, just to say, hey, sorry about that. I was talking about the base and my plans for it, which, I mean, it sucks that I had to cut that out, but I was just rambling and it was bad. So I will see you guys in the next clip, and yeah, sorry.